good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah.
Shot a goal! Stefan on goal.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's to Keita. That is lovely. That's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taking it long. That's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's a mighty effort! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cuts out the pass. Tielemans. Up towards the front line. The pass has gone astray. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good spread. Teat. Tielemans. Castagna. And here's Openda. And he'll shoot here! And it's played forward, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Castagna. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Openda. Optenda's cross. A chance from a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's away, played out to the right. Luca Bacchio, he's found a way through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Gets his head on it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And it's been taken short. De Bruyne. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Onana. And here's Luca Bacchio. Now who's going to be first to this? Openda. Openda! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Calmly anticipates. Doku. Openda. And here's Luca Bacchio. Wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Deftly away. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mustafa Mohamed. Now that's well seen too. Mechela. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Doku. Oh, that's neat. And here's Doku. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Chooses to go back. Oh, sweet feet. And here's a ball for a shot! Got rid. Ball's gone out of play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Doku tries a cross. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. He's found some space. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. No way through, so back it comes. Tielemans finds himself offside. De Kalpa. De Kuiper forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played towards the front line. Tielemans. Belgium are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Luca Bacchio. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mechelen, and it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Tielemans! De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah. Driven forward. Is onto it in a flash. That'll be a throw-in. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Neither side yet able to find the net. Strong running down that left flank. And it's De Kuiper. Oh, such a clever touch. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Lukebakio. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Openda knocks it out wide. That has been knocked clear. Salah. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. He can get that clear. He's had a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all. Tielemans.
Castagna. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Openda. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Openda. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mustafa Mohamed is having a shot! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
De Bruyne gently done. Doku. Lovely feet. Openda. Mustafa Mohamed. Belgium are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Moved on forwards. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. And here's Openda. Out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Point blank header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Doku certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Kuiper, aim forwards. And it's De Kuiper. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Doku. De Bruyne. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. And it's played forward. Tielemans. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio making good progress on the right-hand side. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. Doku. And here's Openda. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Only partially clear. And it's Amadou Onana. Thinks one through. It's a promising position. Header! And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Over to the left. That's been drilled forward. Nice control. Trezeguet. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That was very necessary. Teat.
Tielemans.
Castagna. Luca Bacchio.
Tielemans.
Castagna. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. He's in plenty of space here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, this looks sharp. Teat taps it out. Onana. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Out for a throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's gone for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Openda made out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Openda. Doku. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good ball, good take. Castagna. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Kalpa. Doku. He's making a real surge on the left. Has a look and plays it forward. Teat gets across to intercept that.
Tielemans.
Castagna. We get a throw in. And it's Castagna. Castagna crosses. Really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Mechela. And it's De Keita. And here's Doku. And he thumps it clear. Luca Bacchio.
Tielemans.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Quick ball upfield. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Doku. And here's Openda. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Castagna. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Doku. De Bruyne. And here's Openda. He's in, Doku! Oh, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Belgium got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Salah. He's trying his best to kick. Can he finish? Goal! Egypt! And they get themselves in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aim forwards. De Bruyne. Belgium are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Teat, and he goes cross-field. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne, gently done. Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Clearly not happy with that. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio picks it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's really well cleared. Has a look and plays it forward. Trezeguet. Played into space out wide. Corner. That has been knocked clear. De Kalpa. Doku. Doku. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Onana. Doku. De Bruyne. Can he deliver? De Kalper's cross. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. That's very neat. Onana. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Trezeguet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. That's good play. Clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Openda. Openda. De Bruyne. He is just caressing the ball. Moved on forwards. Teat cuts out the pass. Tielemans. And here's Doku. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Teat. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Onana. And here's Openda! Castagna. Tielemans. Tries to dink it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Doku. Now it's Tielemans. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Belgium can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Tielemans.
De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Doku. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Openda actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Nice looking ball. And he's there to clear it. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. De Bruyne. And it's De Keeper. Might be danger here. Openda. And it's played forward. And it's De Keeper. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Doku. Now here's the delivery.
Belgium clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Castagna cuts it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Tielemans. Mechelen. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Doku. Very nicely done. Deep cross. And he won't reach that. That's been drilled forward. Nicely intercepted. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Open shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Openda is offering a wry smile there.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Looks to the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Onana. De Bruyne. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Luca Bacchio carries the ball down the right. Time to deliver. Luca Bacchio, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Trezeguet. Oh, played right into his path. Trezeguet looking understandably energised after his goal. And that has been cleared. Doku. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Aim forwards. And it's Salah. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Can he finish? Courtois trying to keep this in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's come loose. Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Tielemans. Lukabakio. Nice control. Lukabakio gets good distance on it. Belgium really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. De Bruyne. Looking for a decent ball in. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The cross. It's a mighty effort! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He is through here. That's good play. Now, can he find a finish? Castagna is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! De Kuiper flings it across. Tielemans. He's had a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Trezeguet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mechelen, that's really well manoeuvred. Mustafa Mohamed. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to get it clear. Doku shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Done delicately. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Castagna. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Played towards the other side. Doku. De Kalpa. Wins the duel this time. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mechelen. Doku. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. De Kepa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Teat gets across to intercept that. Onana. Played out wide. And it's De Kepa. Oh, that's nice. That's going to go a long way. Tielemans. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Crosses it in here. Clears it away. Cleared without complication.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Doku, and that's aimed into the middle, and it's played forward. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Onana. Some good work on the right flank here. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Played it. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Trezeguet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard. De Kalpa. Doku. Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Luca Bacchio brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Tielemans. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Trezeguet. Bacchio. Belgium can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Doku. De Bruyne. Bacchio. And here's Trossard! No mistake!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So here comes the substitution. So all square and not for the first time.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A chance to play it in. Trezeguet flashes it across. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, and it's lofted through here. Bacchio. Belgium getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. De Bruyne shifted upfield. De Kalpa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Up towards the front line. And here's Trossard. He's through, now is he in? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Fofana, and it's De Bruyne. Fofana. That's very neat. And here's De Bruyne. That is lovely. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tielemans, De Bruyne, Trossard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Trezeguet, aim forwards. Castagna. Bacchio. Castagna. Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. To Kepa, spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne. Trossard, oh, cracking ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Trossard! Oh, should have put that away.
Trossard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Has been knocked clear. Oh, and the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Mohamed Salah.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Teat, long ball upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Teat clears it away. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Salah.
Egypt really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Fofana. De Kalpa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tielemans. Real chance! And that could be danger here.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Onana. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. Castagna gets rid without sophistication. Aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Tielemans. And it's played forward. And here's Bacchio.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It could be in here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Castagna.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he cuts out the supply. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Castagna. And here's Bacchio. Castagna. Oh, nice touch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mechela. Castagna. Tielemans.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Tielemans. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. So here's a shot!
De Bruyne really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's come to nothing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Trossard. De Bruyne. Fofana. Played out wide. De Kalpa's cross. That has been knocked clear. And he's straight offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mohamed Salah. Mustafa Mohamed. Aim forwards. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mechela. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. And back to the keeper they go. Driven forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Trezeguet. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Over to the left. Tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bacchio. There will be a throw-in. Trossard. Bacchio. That's a nicely shaped ball. De Bruyne. Fofana. And a chance! And here's Trossard. Oh, and he's following up! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tielemans. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Mechelen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Belgium are able to take all 3 points on day one, and they look for business in